Welcome to our channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of numismatics and the stories behind coins that have shaped our history. Today, we explore an incredible piece of American monetary history, the 1988 1-cent coin that, due to a series of errors and mistakes during its production, is now worth a staggering $165 million. Yes, you heard that right, a 1-cent coin that could potentially set you back millions simply because of some grade A errors in minting. This unusual story begins with the minting process itself, which, despite the advancements in technology and quality control, can still fall prey to human mistakes, mechanical failures, or oversights that can transform a common coin into a valuable treasure. So, how did this small piece of copper-coated zinc earn such a jaw-dropping value? It all started with a striking error in the production line, where instead of producing a perfect coin, the mint produced a batch that would garner attention from collectors and investors alike. Imagine a scenario where during the production phase at the Philadelphia Mint, an unusual malalignment occurred when preparing the dies for the strikes. Instead of a perfectly centered image of President Abraham Lincoln, the intended design became obscured, resulting in a minting anomaly that showcased Lincoln's likeness not only misplaced but also partially obscured by the lettering that typically accompanies such coins. This type of error, known as a misstrike, can happen if the coin blanks are improperly fed into the press system, leading to staggering variations in their appearance. Collectors have a keen eye for such anomalies, which often creates a heightened interest in coins with unique markings or features that tell a story of their own. As excitement spread among numismatists, word got out about this peculiar batch of coins, which grew increasingly rare, attracting both beginner and seasoned collectors eager to expand their collections. The fascination wasn't just about the visuals, there was also a significant narrative attached to these coins, adding to their allure. The 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny, often isn't the star of the show in coin collecting. That title usually belongs to the more premium denominations. However, this particular anomaly reignited interest in the humble penny, illustrating how even the most unassuming coins can rise to unprecedented heights in terms of value when they exhibit specifications that significantly deviate from the norm. It wasn't long before a few coins from this specific batch were sold at auctions, fetching astronomical prices that sent shockwaves through the collector community. Prices initially estimated in the thousands began to soar higher as more enthusiasts realized the historical implications tied to such errors, making it clear that this wasn't an ordinary piece of currency. Fast forward to today, and as collectors and investors alike continue to seek out these rare coins with a complete understanding of the details that make them special, the market for error coins continues to flourish. Each new discovery adds to the lore surrounding the 1988 1-cent coin, igniting a sporadic frenzy in auctions where bidders are more than willing to outspend each other in a quest to own what could potentially hold significant value in the future. Some even speculate that if trends continue and new findings emerge, the rarity of error coins might just push some pieces well into the millions and beyond with time, making both the hunt and the investment worthwhile. However, with great value comes the potential for counterfeiting, as unscrupulous individuals inevitably see these lucrative prospects and attempt to replicate the errors in ways that fool both novices and experienced collectors alike. Consequently, authentication processes have improved tremendously within the numismatic community, providing confidence to buyers about what they're purchasing. Various grading agencies now exist to evaluate the quality and authenticity of coins based on their mint conditions, error attributes, and historical significance. These agencies help preserve the integrity of coin collections and foster a trustworthy environment for collectors. In stark contrast, while it is a small segment of coins that can reach these obscene prices, most pennies serve their purpose in our daily transactions but are often disregarded as just pennies. The 1988 1-cent coin serves as a riveting reminder of how rarity birthed from mistakes can outshine a plethora of collectible items, even causing enthusiasts to reminisce about the days when the penny was more than an afterthought. In the end, the story of the 1988 1-cent coin is a perfect amalgamation of accident, rarity, and collectors' passionate pursuits, solidly reinforcing the idea that even the smallest of errors can lead to the most substantial of rewards. So the next time you flip through your change or reach for that jar of pennies in your home, just remember that amidst the sea of monotony lies a hidden treasure, a testament to the unpredictable nature of numismatics, where flips of fate can turn mere cents into millions and where every coin has its unique tale waiting to be told, making treasure hunting an exhilarating endeavor filled with potential surprises. The thrill of coin collecting often lies not just in the monetary value but in the stories we uncover and the connections we forge with the pieces of history we hold in our hands, bringing a sense of nostalgia while changing the trajectories of lives with each significant find. The world of error coins showcases how mistakes, no matter how minor they may seem, can evolve into monumental discoveries that captivate our imaginations while reshaping the financial landscape of those who seek them out. So remember, whether you're an avid collector or someone who merely spills coins from your pockets, there might be a nugget of history just waiting to be discovered, a story bound by time and circumstance, and potentially a future worth millions yet to unfold in the rich tapestry of numismatic excellence. Make sure to stay tuned for more engaging insights into the world of collectibles and the stories that each piece tells, as we continue to explore the meaningful intersections of history, value, and the curious human penchant for collecting. Next! Today, we are diving into yet another captivating story from the world of coin collecting that will surely fascinate both seasoned numismatists and casual viewers alike. If you've ever found yourself wondering about the hidden treasures that might be nestled in your change jar or hiding in plain sight, you're in for a treat as we unravel the astounding tale of the 2007 1-cent coin that astonishingly carries a value of $43 million, thanks to a series of errors and mistakes that make it the centerpiece of discussions among collectors and investors. It's remarkable to think that a simple penny, something most people overlook, could be associated with such a hefty price tag. The journey of this particular coin takes us through the intricate processes of minting, the importance of accuracy in coin production, and the countless stories embedded in each tiny surface, a testament to how even the smallest mistake can create significant value in the numismatic realm. The saga begins in early 2007, when a batch of 1-cent coins was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which was producing a standard run of pennies made primarily of copper-plated zinc. While the intention was to create a flawless batch featuring the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a series of oversights led to an unexpected batch of coins that would soon capture the attention of collectors far and wide. The primary issue arose from a mix-up in the die production process. During the creation of the dies used to strike the pennies, a slight alteration occurred, one that may seem minor but had monumental implications for the coins produced. Instead of receiving a well-aligned die that would provide a crisp and clear strike of Lincoln's image, the misalignment led to a misstrike that made the coins appear blurred, with indistinct features that made Lincoln look rather ghostly. This error drew immediate attention, and as word spread through the collector community, an increased urgency emerged to track down as many of these misstrikes as possible. Collectors began feverishly searching through circulation for any signs of these elusive coins, and as the demand grew, so did the realization of their value. The uniqueness of the design defect rendered them one of the most sought-after pennies in circulation, turning what was once an ordinary coin into a rare collectible worth thousands if not millions. The allure of these coins comes not just from their rarity but also from their story. Each misaligned penny carries with it the narrative of its production, its journey through circulation, and the ultimate discovery by collectors who understood its importance. The fact that something produced with such care and precision could come out with this kind of mistake adds an element of human interest and intrigue, capturing the imagination of those who hear about it. As collectors began to take notice, the market for these 2007 1-cent coins saw a meteoric rise in value. Auction houses started to feature these coins prominently, and prices soared beyond expectations. What had begun as a newfound interest quickly transformed into an obsession. People were willing to bid hundreds of thousands of dollars for a single coin that was once deemed worthless just because of the simple errors made during its minting process. This phenomenon highlights the unpredictable nature of the coin collecting world, where the value can escalate with each new discovery and where past misconceptions about coins can morph into newfound worth thanks to educated enthusiasts. The broader ramifications of the dramatic price shifts extended beyond mere commerce. They sparked dialogues about the significance of errors in coins, the evolving landscape of what defines value in collectibles, and the role that perceived rarity plays in determining the worth of numismatic assets. Errors that would have previously been dismissed as mistakes began to be re-evaluated, as it became clear just how much excitement they could generate in the numismatic community. Alongside the misaligned strikes, other minor errors such as off-center strikes, double strikes, and other anomalies emerged among the 2007 1-cent coins, enhancing their appeal as collectors sought to find not just any misaligned coins, but those with additional quirks that could set their pieces apart from the rest. Each unique detail could alter the coin's value significantly, propelling some pieces into the million-dollar realm while others remained in more modest price ranges. The thrill of the hunt extended not only to individual collectors but also to dealers and coin aficionados who began to share their findings online, fostering a tight-knit community dedicated to uncovering the many variants of the 2007 penny and sharing tips and techniques for locating the best specimens. As the phenomenon grew, authentication and grading became areas of heightened focus, necessitating the establishment of professional grading services to ensure buyers were investing in genuine pieces. These services provided collectors with peace of mind regarding the quality and authenticity of their coins, as counterfeiters often lurked in the shadows seeking to capitalize on the burgeoning market for error coins. With authenticity services becoming part of standard practice in coin trading, the entire marketplace began to mature, seeing the emergence of reputable dealers who built their businesses on transparency and trust with their clients. The demand for validated coins further fueled the pricing surge, as authentic coins were considered not only more valuable but also more desirable in the eyes of collectors eager to make informed investments. Additionally, as prices soared, collectors began forming tighter communities online, discussing their finds, showing off their specimens, and debating strategies on how to secure rarer versions of the coins. Forums popped up, and YouTube channels dedicated to the art of coin collecting flourished, allowing a new generation of enthusiasts to engage in the hobby. In this way, the story of the 2007 1-cent coin became more than just a tale of market value. It became a collective journey shared by many, as bonds were formed over a shared interest in finding beauty and worth amid the ordinary. Though the peak prices in the tens of millions may seem astonishing, the reality behind these coins serves as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of collecting. Trends shift, and as the crowning precedent for error coins, the 2007 1-cent coins cement themselves in the minds of collectors as quintessential examples of how mistakes can lead to greatness. As these conversations continue, the question often arises, will other coins follow in the footsteps of the infamous 2007 penny, prompting collectors to re-examine their existing collections for hidden treasures? With each passing year, the allure of potentially stumbling upon a misaligned strike or error coin lingers, prompting continued searches through pocket change and old piggy banks, and keeping the spirit of discovery alive. The remarkable price tag of $43 million for a 2007 1-cent coin might have once sounded fictional, but it represents the meeting point of history, economy, and human nature, a perfect blend showcasing why understanding the intricacies of numismatics yields countless opportunities for adventure and excitement. As you peruse your own loose change or scroll through marketplaces, remember that you are not merely handling metal and copper, you hold pieces of history, fragments of stories longing to be told. These coins embody the richness of both human error and accomplishment, reminding us that within their minted designs lies the potential for stories yet to unfold and treasures waiting to be unlocked in the heartbeat of enthusiastic collectors who tirelessly seek their next great find. So stay curious, keep searching, and don't underestimate the power of what might seem like just a penny. In the world of coins, every little detail counts, and who knows, that small coincidence might just pave the way for you to discover the next million-dollar nugget in your very own collection of coins. Keep tuning in as we continue to explore more thrilling tales of numismatic adventures, share insights, and invite you to join our journey into the extraordinary world of coin collecting, where treasures abound and every coin has a tale worth sharing. Today we're exploring a captivating story from the world of numismatics that has left collectors and investors alike in awe, the tale of the 2005 1-cent coin, which, due to a series of extraordinary errors and mistakes during its production, is now valued at a staggering $62 million. Yes, you heard that right, a seemingly ordinary penny has been transformed into an extraordinary treasure due to misproductions that have sent shockwaves through the collectible market. This narrative not only illuminates the importance of precision in the minting process but also showcases how even the smallest error can lead to monumental financial significance. It all began in 2005, a year marked by changes in the penny's composition, shifting from the traditional copper alloy to a zinc core that was then plated with copper, increasing production efficiency and reducing costs. However, with this change came the introduction of new minting technologies, and sometimes these innovations brought about unexpected consequences. Amidst the routine operations at the Philadelphia Mint, an unfortunate combination of mechanical failure and human error led to the striking of a batch of 1-cent coins that would soon become the focus of speculation and intrigue. The minting process is meticulously designed, with each aspect controlled to ensure that the resulting coins are accurate representations of the intended designs. In the case of the 2005 penny, however, a significant error occurred when the dies used for striking these coins were not properly aligned. As a result of this misalignment, many coins were minted with one of the most fascinating errors in numismatic history: double strikes that created an aberration of overlapping images. Instead of the crisp outline of Abraham Lincoln's portrait, collectors found coins that featured blurred and indistinct features, turning a standard penny into an eye-catching anomaly. This type of error is known as a misstrike, and while they can sometimes occur during mass production, the scale and impact of the errors in this specific batch were unprecedented. As news of these peculiar coins spread, they caught the attention of eagle-eyed collectors who understood their unique significance. The realization came that these 2005 misstrikes were exceptionally rare and worth significantly more than their face value, sparking a whirlwind of excitement and demand in the collector community. Prices began to skyrocket for these coins, with collectors eager to secure specimens that represented history and the serendipitous beauty of error production. Over time, the selling prices for these remarkable coins reached astronomical heights. An initial auction brought bids of tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars, culminating in the staggering figure of $62 million for the most pristine examples of these misstrikes. The involvement of prominent auction houses and coin dealers further fueled the frenzy, as authenticated coins made their way into high-profile sales, bolstering the perception of these error coins as key assets in a collector's portfolio. The auctioning of the 2005 1-cent coin did more than just raise eyebrows. It revitalized interest in error coins and sparked a broader conversation about their place in the numismatic world. Enthusiasts began to re-evaluate their own collections, scouring through change and existing treasures in search of any potentially overlooked error coins, with the legend of the 2005 penny hanging over their heads as the epitome of what could be found in the wild. Interest in errors has surged as researchers, collectors, and investors alike look to better understand the intricacies of minting and the factors that lead to valuable anomalies. The 2005 1-cent coin serves as a shining example of how human and mechanical factors intertwine to produce errors that can result in coins of immense value. Moreover, these coins embody the timeless allure of numismatics, the thrill of discovery and the stories behind individual pieces. The concept of rarity now extended beyond mere aesthetics. It turned into a matter of consequence, making collectors keenly aware not only of what they seek but also of how history is written in the fabric of each coin. As word spread about the success of the 2005 penny, a community formed around the pursuit of error collecting exploded with activity. Online forums and social media groups dedicated to numismatics began popping up, allowing collectors to share their findings, discuss strategies, and even form alliances in search of these peculiar coins. Some groups focused exclusively on specific types of errors, while others took a more general approach, encouraging camaraderie and knowledge sharing in the process. With a newfound sense of community, collectors began to document their journeys, showcasing their scores and sharing tips on how to effectively spot and verify error coins. The competitive nature fostered by the hunt for the 2005 penny added an air of excitement to the hobby, as many sought to one-up one another with their latest finds. The community thrived on a shared enthusiasm for discovery, where each anecdote of success further fueled the passion and motivations driving individuals to dive deeper into the world of numismatics. As collectors engaged in discussions about error coins, concerns around authenticity became paramount. With the surge in interest came the unfortunate risk of counterfeit coins hitting the market. In response, the numismatic community began to emphasize stringent grading and authentication practices to ensure that buyers could trust the validity of their purchases. This led to the emergence of professional authentication services that provided collectors and dealers with peace of mind. Grading agencies became indispensable partners in the realm of error coins, as they played a crucial role in establishing market standards that would help mitigate the impact of counterfeiters and uphold the integrity of the collecting community. This commitment to authenticity only served to heighten the value assigned to legitimate coins, as validated pieces were sought after more aggressively than ever before. Despite the challenges of counterfeiters, the journey of the 2005 1-cent coin foreshadowed a tantalizing future for error coins as a category. With diligent research, education, and communication at the forefront of numismatic initiatives, the discussion of coin errors began to advance from niche interests into broader consideration within the world of collectibles. Specialists combined their findings and experiences, researchers delving into historical precedents of minting errors, and together they laid the framework for a deeper understanding of why and how such errors occur throughout different eras of coin production. The dialogue encouraged a collective journey into the rich tapestry of coin history, merging the past with the present while enlightening collectors about the broader trends in minting practices that produce such astonishing errors. Those engaged in such conversation soon realized that the 2005 1-cent coin was not merely an isolated case but a part of a larger ecosystem of minting anomalies that had character and context, all awaiting discovery. In the midst of this cultural renaissance, the appreciation for the 2005-era penny went beyond just financial possibility. It manifested into a celebration of craftsmanship, the art of coin striking, and the acknowledgement that history can pivot dramatically from single moments of imperfection. Collectors found themselves inspired not just to hunt for missed strikes, but also to share their love and joy for the craft. In local coin shops, events geared toward Era Coin Days became trendy gatherings, where enthusiasts swapped stories and relived the magic of serendipitous collecting while diving into collaborative research on historical minting practices. The energy surrounding coin collecting embraced the sky-high valuation of the 2005 penny as not only a reflection of financial speculation but also as a tribute to the artistry and craftsmanship behind each coin minted. Such a strong focus on era coins established new avenues where collectors could immerse themselves in both personal and shared journeys, marrying the love for history with the thrill of treasure hunting. Why focus solely on the rarity of a 2005 1-cent coin when discussing its immense valuation? Instead, each coin, especially those bearing unique characteristics or imperfections, embodies the accomplishments and potential pitfalls of the minting process, contributing to larger discussions focused on artistic merit, economic impact, and historical significance. The story of the 2005 penny encapsulates the spirit of numismatics, which celebrates curiosity and discovery while opening the door for dialogue around craftsmanship, authenticity, and collective memories embedded in every piece of currency. As the numismatic community continues to grow and adapt, the 2005 1-cent coin stands as a paragon of the unexpected glory that mistakes can produce. Even when initially viewed as inconsequential, the intersection of human error and coin production can birth masterpieces that reshape value perception and create monumental interest. This notion encourages both seasoned collectors and newcomers to appreciate the beauty of imperfection and the narratives contained within each coin they encounter. Through the lens of these charming mishaps, collectors can derive insights, share new tales, and educate future generations about the diverse representation of value in the realm of currency. By embracing these narratives, collectors contribute to a rich tradition of storytelling, a dynamic passage of knowledge that intertwines our past, present, and future. Happy collecting!